Welcome to this Alexander Technique semi-supine session. Please make yourself comfortable on a carpeted floor or a yoga mat with 2 to 3 inches of books under your head, your knees bent, and your hands resting on your lower ribs. Now gently bring your bent knees towards you and give your folded legs a very gentle hug. This will ensure your back is fully extended as you put your feet back in position on the floor. During this session, you do not have to work hard to think your muscles free. In fact, you don't need to know anything at all about muscles. Your brain is designed to operate the body in every way. So instead of making mental effort or trying hard to understand the process of letting go, think of it as similar to sending emails. The content of the email is your responsibility, but how it actually arrives at its destination is not your job. You just press send. Some of this may be new to you, especially as we all assume that we should try hard to achieve results. But in time, you will get better and better at just asking for release and letting your amazing brain do the rest. So now just lie quietly and enjoy using minimal effort to ask for release. In other words, just press send. We are going on a journey to practice communicating more clearly with the body to achieve freedom. Think of it as sort of like a gentle stretch class for the brain muscle. So let's begin. Start by reminding yourself that you are fully supported by the floor, so you can release your feet, your pelvis, lower back, elbows, ribs, shoulder blades, and your head. And since your head is fully supported by the books, you can allow your neck to let go of the muscles that normally hold your head up. Release all the way around the neck, from the throat at the front, around to the muscles at the back of the neck, and then down along the tops of the shoulders and under the arms. Let the front of the chest and the collarbones soften so you can expand across your upper arms. Now picture your right upper arm near the shoulder, drifting gently away from your side towards the right side of the room. Very little, if any, movement will happen, but you may notice your right shoulder and arm feeling softer and freer. Shoulders can carry a lot of tension, so continue to take a little time to allow this to happen. Now send your left upper arm away from your side, towards the left side of the room. Imagine you are creating more space in the underarm, as well as allowing the left upper arm bone to release away from the body. Go back to the head and make sure that you are still allowing the weight to rest onto the surface of the books so that the muscles all around the back of your head can let go. Turn your attention again to the front of the neck and allow the throat and the underside of the jaw to soften all the way down to the base of the neck. Your legs may want to fall apart or together. Imagine your knees are suspended from the ceiling, and therefore the muscles of the legs can slide away towards the floor, from the knees, down the shins, through the feet, and onto the floor, and from the knees, sliding down the thighs, and carrying on through the hip right to the floor. Let the legs find their own balance. Allow them to waver and sway until they find the position that takes the least muscular effort. Since your feet are supported by the floor, and your lower back and hips are supported by the floor, your legs are free to balance themselves with the knees floating towards the ceiling. Remember that there is no need to hang on in the hips or the ankles to keep the legs steady. If your legs want to fall out to the sides, you may find that bringing your feet very slightly further away from each other may help. But even then, they may still want to fall out. In time, with regular semi-supine sessions, this will improve. Once again, check that you are allowing the head to continue to rest. Now turn your attention to your breathing. Any holding on in the body will affect the breathing, and therefore, lying down in semi-supine is the perfect opportunity to let go and allow the body to breathe itself. The air will enter your body entirely on its own, and therefore you do not need to use muscular effort in the nostrils, the throat, the neck, the shoulders, or even in the upper chest to bring the air in. You are simply observing the air as it travels through the nose and into the lungs. Imagine the air filling the whole of your lungs, in the front of the chest, and in the upper back, all the while leaving all the muscles of the neck and shoulders alone. We will now take a few moments to enjoy simply allowing the breath in and out with no effort. So for the last few moments, remind yourself that there is no need for serious concentration when communicating with your body. Concentration usually makes your face harden, so let your whole face feel soft and friendly. Let go of the eyes, the jaw, and the tongue. Now your whole body is resting fully. We will take a few moments to enjoy this freedom. Semi-supine is finished, so now you can take your time to return to standing and walk off into your day feeling lighter and freer.